The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tito Escondido.
And Championship Wrestling from Hollywood's about to get infested. Two members of the Vermin hitting the ring. Tito Escondido set for action. Johnny Yuma ringside. They always have to have protection.
And his opponent from Charlestown, Massachusetts, weighing in at 325 pounds, Mikey O'Shea.
Mikey is looking to wreck something, and it may end up being the Vermin. Of course, Mikey O'Shea and Hobo both having issues, to say the least, with this just gang of animals. Slap to the face. You do not do that to Mikey O'Shea without repercussion. Bam, right to the face. Aggressive early on. Mikey O'Shea is not a man you want to anger. I give it to Tito for being confident, but not a smart decision. Of course, the Hobo being ringside with Mikey to even things out. You know, it's incredible how far Mikey O'Shea has come over these past couple of years. He used to be all strength and had a hard time controlling his temper. Now he's harnessed that rage and become one of the most dominant forces we have here on the roster. If you look to the future of championship wrestling, there's a good chance Mikey O'Shea's face could be that future. Go for the pin, and two. Of course, Tito Escondido, the enforcer of the Vermin. Of course, all five of them can do serious damage. Former tag team champion, Los Bandidos. And of course, Johnny Yuma grabbing Mikey O'Shea's foot. Not a smart idea either. But just enough to distract Tito Escondido with a shot to the head. Hobo really needs to keep an eye on Yuma on the outside of that ring. I'll tell you one thing, once the Vermin decided to run buckshot all over the championship wrestling roster, and a spit to the face. This is the anger I talked about with Mikey O'Shea. You can distract him if you get him angry, and right now Tito Escondido taking full advantage. Johnny Yuma, very smart. Between these two guys, almost 600 pounds in that ring right now. Of course, our amazing audience getting behind Mikey O'Shea right now. Just to the corner. Charging in, but Tito dodging out of the way, out-quicking Mikey O'Shea. Tito may not be able to overpower Mikey, but he can use his quickness against him for the pin, and a two. Mikey O'Shea. Oh! Just a complete destruction there at Tito's sternum. Right into the corner. Of course, this war between Hobo and Mikey O'Shea and the Vermin reaching a fever pitch at this point. Mikey's in a world of trouble right now in the corner. Tito looking to take advantage. Getting him up on his shoulders. What is he going for, Mikey? Oh, he's able to get out of it now. And of course, Yuma in the ring. Come on. Hobo now, and all hell's breaking loose. Just like we thought it might happen between the Vermin and the Hobo. Mikey O'Shea. Danielle Martinez now outside.
settle down. Shh, relax, relax. I'm not gonna let these guys pull any crap anymore, okay? No more of this. We're not gonna take this. Who do you think you are, all right? You guys want a tag team match? You two? Is that what you want? Okay, we'll make it happen. You two, right now, right here. Tag team match. Let's make it happen. Ring the bells, ring the bells, ring them. Let's do it. Ring the bells.
All right, head matchmaker Danielle Martinez clearly having a 5-hour energy prior to coming out. Making a tag team match. We now have Mikey O'Shea and the Hobo taking on the Vermins, Johnny Yuma and Tito Escondido. You know, for wanting to get involved in that match, Johnny Yuma doesn't exactly look thrilled to be in a wrestling match right now. Vermin regrouping on the outside. Hobo looking extremely determined. You know, a lot of people could criticize the Hobo for the way he lives his life, but one good thing about being off the grid is he could focus solely on becoming the best. And you look at Hobo and Mikey O'Shea, these are two guys that possibly have improved more than any two stars on the Championship Wrestling roster. And they're close to getting counted out right now. Yuma has to dive in the ring. And Hobo on the offensive already. You can tell Hobo is just chomping at the bit to get involved in this match. Yuma, of course, almost getting them disqualified, but Danielle Martinez reversing that, turning it into a tag team match. Aggressive boot to the back of the head from Hobo. Of course, the Boxcar Superstar has a lot of pride. Says he defends his title of being the Boxcar Superstar all the way from Massapequa to Pasadena. He's getting Yuma on the Hobo train right now. 4 times in a row in the corner and a body slam. Going for the pin and a 2. He's biting part of his face. I couldn't even see what part. Under 5 seconds though. Legal in any match with Homo or with Vermin. Johnny Yuma not thrilled to be being touched right now by the Hobo. Tagged in Mikey O'Shea. Uh-oh. Right to the sternum. If you look at size alone, Mikey O'Shea is 2 Johnny Yumas put together. But Yuma has the quickness, gets him in a head. I don't know what he plans on doing with this headlock here. Trying to wear Mikey O'Shea down. Not too easy. Yeah, you're not going to move him. Now a bit of a standoff here. Yuma's going to ruin his left shoulder trying to run into Mikey O'Shea. Mikey O'Shea just daring him to do so. Smart move by Johnny Yuma. Got Mikey looking the other way, took out his left knee. Now this is what you have to do if you're wrestling someone like Mikey O'Shea. You have to pick a body part and take it apart. That's how you get a big man off his feet with this much power. Of course, the Vermin have been so aggressive since showing up unannounced at Championship Wrestling, getting their contracts back, and now they're destroying everyone and everything in their path. Now this is where Tito Escondido can actually overpower Mikey O'Shea. His left knee is out. Very, very aggressive. Hobo can do nothing but wait for a tag. Of course, Johnny Yuma, a lot has changed in Johnny Yuma since the I Hate Johnny Yuma movement started here at Championship Wrestling. He started to get a real edge about him. Of course, as part of the Rockness Monsters, him and Johnny Goodtime were always about having a good time. No more is that the case. Irish whip into the corner. Mikey O'Shea charging in, smashing in to Tito Escondido. Reversal. And a power slam for a 2. What an impressive power slam by Tito Escondido, showing his strength. You know, and you look at the teamwork here of Yuma and Escondido, both of them former tag team champs, albeit with different partners, but clearly they're on the same page. And man, Johnny Yuma really knows how to push the buttons of his opponents. Quick tags, getting the fresh man in. Over the top rope and a flip onto Mikey O'Shea. Johnny Yuma doing everything with his hat on backwards. I'll tell you, these vermin, as much as they're impossible to like, they are impressive. I have not seen Mikey O'Shea worn down like this in quite some time. They are really, really teaming up right now. The Hobo with the look of determination and frustration. Trading chops, not a thing you want to do with Mikey O'Shea. Oof. You could hear that all the way down to San Diego. The bad dude, oh, and he blocks it. What a reversal neck breaker from Mikey O'Shea. Tito Escondido, always calling himself the bad dude. That time got his comeuppance. Both men trying desperately to get their partners tagged in. Hobo really needs to get in the ring. Mikey O'Shea has to tag, and he gets him in! Yuma and Hobo! A ball of fire! 200 counts of beads just taking out both of the vermin. Look out, Escondido right into him. Oh, the Hobo train, here it comes! And connecting on the Hobo train. What's he going for here? Some kind of a bulldog, perhaps? And Escondido counters. Boy, I'll tell you what, these guys are really tough to overcome. Such great team, and a 2 count. Such great teamwork from Yuma and Escondido. Mikey O'Shea still hurting in the corner. Hobo looking like he's in dire straits here. Could be regretting that he hopped a train to get here today. It didn't take long for the vermin to get back under control in this match. Leaving the rib cage exposed. What is Escondido? Oh, kicks right to the ribs. One of the more sensitive parts of the body, a great place to attack. There's not a lot protecting those ribs, a lot of nerve endings, very, very painful part of the body. Also, it hurts to breathe when you have ribs that are injured. And now Johnny Yuma taking full advantage. Mikey, get back, oh, double team on the outside of the ropes. Of course, Yuma just posing for the camera. And a 2 3/4, almost had him. The crowd behind the Hobo here trying to get him some energy to get Mikey O'Shea back in that ring. Hobo counters. Oh! And a kick to the gut followed by to the back of the head. Escondido has complete control right now. Mikey has to get in there to break up the pin. Just constant double teaming from the vermin. Impressive use of submission holds throughout this match from Escondido and Yuma. Of course, right now we don't have Ryan Taylor, Nick Madrid, and going for the, 2 1/4. And of course, no Johnny Goodtime either, but right now Escondido and Johnny Yuma look like they're in complete control. No need for the other members of the vermin. You can just see the desperation in Hobo's face right now. The always optimistic doesn't look very good right now for the team of O'Shea and Hobo. Not a good place to be in right now. Just straight shots to the face. Mikey O'Shea once in that ring so bad, and a counter by Hobo, boot to the face. And he tags Mikey O'Shea, dives the clothesline. It's now time to wreck things. And the referee did not see the tag. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Now Johnny Yuma's in the ring. Apparently he saw that tag. A boot right to the neck, cutting off the air supply. Almost a full 5, which would have been a disqualification. Johnny Yuma just completely disgracing championship wrestling with his behavior. And a DDT counter. The Hobo is trying to use every ounce of energy he has to get to that corner. What a great counter he just had on Johnny Yuma. Yuma now trying to get to Escondido. Come on, Mikey. Get in there, and now we have Escondido and O'Shea. This ring might fall apart with these two. Into the ropes. Uh-oh. Oh, my! We've seen that look in Mikey O'Shea's eyes before, and it's not pretty. Splash on Escondido. Splash on Yuma. Oh my, and a power slam. 1, 2, and Yuma has to break up the pin. Now Hobo's in the ring. Things are about to get out of control once again. Hobo out of the ring now, Yuma pulling down the ropes. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Mikey O'Shea by himself. All 4 of these competitors just completely exhausted right now. And of course a double team. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Now pulling Yuma's boot, gets him out of the ring. Hobo and Yuma going at it. O'Shea and Escondido in the ring. He has him up on his shoulders again. What's this gonna be? Oh my! What a finisher! And he got him.
Here are your winners, Tito, Escondido, and Johnny Yuma.
Unbelievable. Tito Escondido showing the power. Not many can do that to Mikey O'Shea. Oh, and the Vermin continue to spread their infection throughout championship wrestling from Hollywood.